Haram, has, according to most of the northern elite, is their freedom fighter. So many of the traditional rulers said, Sultan of Sokoto to be precise, have said it on 2 occasions, that coming against Boko Haram is like coming against the North or fighting against Allah. You understand? Is it the likes of Sheikh Gumi, who is always a mouthpiece of Boko Haram? The terrorism in Nigeria is deliberately sponsored.
This can only happen in Nigeria. Gumi advising President Tinubu to cut all ties from United States of America. A terrorist advising president, the whole president. If it is a country that is truly working, Gumi should have been in prison by now. My question is, what resources are you people referring to? What have we benefited from these resources that you are referring to? We have these particular resources that you people are protecting for politicians. We have it. And Nigerians are dying of hunger and insecurity all this while. What is the use of the security, the resources? I pity many Nigerians that some Nigerians barely feed once in a day. How can they come out? Did you know how many Christians that are being pie on a daily basis? Did you know millions of Christians that are slaughtering on a daily basis? People are coming out to cry out for the United States of America to assist us. You people are saying that they are coming to loot resources. What useless resources?
Is it because the mainstream media decides to be quiet about them? Till we speak now, as you look at this video now, there are people driven off their land, their ancestral land, living in places called IDP, internally disposed persons. They are living there. Because some people have decided that they must remain supreme and their lands, those vulnerable lands, belongs to them. Now, I've seen people coming from the narrative that Donald Trump is coming to steal our resources. Which resources? Which resources is he coming to steal? If you take the stealing of the resources to stop the killings of anybody, whether Muslim or Christian, please come and pack all the resources. At least if all of us are hungry, nobody will notice us. Come and pack resources. What I hate that thing that we should think. What resources? And then there are those who are saying that Muslims too are also being killed. Of course, yes, that's true. But then, was it not in this country, a politician, I think a governor, I can't remember who said it, who said that an attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the North? You forgot it. You think before the white man makes a move or makes a statement, he just said it anyhow. This could be years of investigation, years of jotting things down before they say. Now that they said, instead of us to engage in proactive action to stop the killings, you are here trying to defend, if America says it's going to do something, you will definitely do it. And if it takes them to come in, to get this madness out of the way, so be it, I welcome it. For those of you who are politically correct, thinking that you know more than your brain can carry, that they are coming to steal resources. When they went to Libya, what happened? When they went to this place, what happened? Please, in the case of Nigeria, because it has not affected you. I was in an IDP camp. I saw the way the children are. Some of them have not taken a haircut for most years. Ringworms all over their head. No food, nothing. In fact, there was one I gave moi in a cup. The moi fell down in the sand. The guy took the moi off from the sand and ate it to the sand. They were with a rush and relish. That is the limit to which they have pushed human decency. So if it doesn't offend you that a group of people have decided that Nigeria must be Islamized, first of all, you must agree that there's an Islamic agenda in this country. The only reason why the North is angry with Tinubu is because he has not played along that Islamic agenda. That's the only reason why the North is angry with Tinubu. If Tinubu had played along, maybe Islamizing every aspect of his administration, the North would have been well ahead of him. The only reason why the Hausas are now angry with the Fulani is because they too are now suffering what they were applauding before. Through religion, they were clapping for them. Yes, go ahead. Now that the bullet, the point of the barrel is pointed at them, that's why they're now getting wiser. Before America says Nigeria is a country of particular concern, because they know what it is. If Nigeria implodes, they know how it will affect Ghana, how it will affect Cameroon, how it will affect neighboring countries, and the catalytic effect it will have on the country, which will eventually result. In fact, any implosion from Nigeria will destroy Africa, will destroy the economy, will destroy many, many things. So for me, I think the US is taking proactive action. And they are not saying they are coming. They said, take action before we come in. Instead of you to face your argument or channel your anger to your president, you are busy attacking Trump. You say Trump knew your voice. So what are you saying? If America wants to come in and save, and in actual fact, it is resource that's been the resource where you the chop them. You the chop them. If not resources where the one they go collect, make them come. Nonsense and ingredients.
You see this United States designating Nigeria. It's like this, they really touch the elite. And for once, the ordinary citizen of Nigeria have something to be happy about. Yes, the outcome might be worse on us all than we think, but nobody really cares now. Are you telling me that it is military support Nigeria doesn't have to crush Boko Haram? The answer is no. Nigeria does not lack the military equipment. If they lack, they refuse to buy. And if they refuse to buy, it's because they have no interest in crushing Boko Haram. Because Boko Haram, as according to most of the northern elite, is their freedom fighter. So many of the traditional rulers said, Sultan of Sokoto to be precise, have said it on 2 occasions, that coming against Boko Haram is like coming against the North or fighting against Allah. You understand? Is it the likes of Sheikh Gumi, who is always a mouthpiece of Boko Haram? The terrorism in Nigeria is deliberately sponsored. See, when Canada listed APC as terrorist organization, so many people think they were wrong. This is not the United States now. Canada saw the activities of APC and PDP and said, these are terrorist organizations. They know what they were talking about. Now it's playing in full scale. You are asking for a military support. The weapon you've had, do you know how much is allocated to the military every year to fight insurgency? It's billions of naira. Where are these monies? So you think the US you are talking to, they are babies? For goodness sake, they are not babies. You pamper Boko Haram, you romance them, you treat them like first-class citizens. You catch them, you say you de-radicalize them, you send them abroad, you reintegrate them into society, put them into sensitive parts of the army. Is that how to fight insurgency? I've been saying this before now. Say Nigeria encourages terrorism more than any other country in the world. You don't pamper terrorists. Now the US have seen it as a genocide against the Christians, even if we know it is not entirely against the Christians, but against Nigerians. Because terrorism have gone across the 36 states of Nigeria. You get the point now. Now you are telling them that you don't have the instruments, or you don't have the will or the desire. Which of them are you telling the US? Before the US decide to designate Nigeria, they know better.
What the Americans are looking for in this country are something greater, their own interests. Yeah. What are those interests by your own assessment?
3 things. 3 things. Number 1, to stop Tinubu from becoming president in 2027.
Really?
Yes. Because Tinubu...
Are you sure on that?
I can swear with my Quran. Because Tinubu was among the people that contributed money to give it to Kamala Harris for her campaign. And Trump has vengeance. He will never forgive that. Look, what Trump is coming to Nigeria to do is not about Nigerians, Christians, or Nigerian Muslims. It's not about Northerners or Southerners. It's why did Tinubu, through France, mobilize? He's not alone. There are a lot of international presidents, including Macron, that mobilized money for Kamala Harris because they knew if Trump becomes American president, there's going to be a problem for the whole world. That's the first reason. Trump is getting back at Tinubu. And look, because Tinubu is quiet, meek, gentle, and humble, if you put your fingers into his mouth, he is not biting you. Doesn't mean that he can come and roughshod over Tinubu. Tinubu can fight back. That's number 1 reason.
Okay,
reason. Yeah. The second reason is, look, is the American stronghold in the Middle East is getting away, slipping away from their fingers. They needed another stronghold of energy resources.
What stronghold are you talking about?
The oil. In fact, as it is today, if people don't know, let me tell them categorically on this platform that the Arab kingdoms now are facing the greatest challenge of their lives. There are inside what do you call it, storms brewing politically, because the common men are tired of those kingdoms, and it's only America that is holding them. And America's intelligence has shown that they cannot keep on holding these people in the next 10, 15 years.
So they will have now turned to new areas.
Yes. So that Nigeria is a very hot spot for them. Nigeria, Angola, you understand? Algeria. These are some of the areas that they are looking at. And I can tell you, some people are saying that, at energy experts all over the world are saying that the oil reserve in Nigeria is far more than any other Arab country, because it is energy policy that they are saying that Nigeria is beneath those particular Arab kingdoms. We have more energy resources than those Arabs, and America knew that better than anybody else. So this is the second reason. The third reason, which is very, very fundamental, is that for the first time in so long a time, since Abacha, Tinubu was the first president in this country to look away from the Western world.
Nigeria have the resources. Why have you not bought guns? See, so many people have the belief that most of the weapons that Nigeria government has procured to fight terrorism, or that was made to fight terrorism, ends in the hands of the terrorists. So many people have this belief, and you cannot prove them wrong. So which support now are you asking the United States for? Because they've decided to step in. Because if you have a government that knows its responsibility, that its primary responsibility is the protection of life and property of its citizens, we will never get to where we are now. But what do you expect when you have terrorist organization presiding over a country, and terrorism is the act of the day, and you are expecting what?
The United States of America had a very long history of coming after third world countries, especially black African countries. The United States of America orchestrated the coup in Congo and killed Patrice Lumumba. The United States of America organized the overthrow of Idi Amin, of Muammar Gaddafi, of Kwame Nkrumah. The United States of America had been the lead supporter on all oppressive regimes all over the world. The United States of America had committed more atrocities than any other country on the surface of the earth. And one of the worst examples of American leaders is this sick lunatic called Donald Trump. Since Donald Trump came into power, he wanted Canada. He wanted Iceland. He wanted to kill Mandora and take over the oil fields in Venezuela. He wanted to dismember Iran with the Zionist apartheid state of Israel. He wants South African gold, declaring South Africa a state committing genocide against whites. Now it's Nigeria. Nobody is saying that killings are not going on in Nigeria. But these killings are not Christian versus Muslims. It is killings sponsored by the United States itself. These killings are sponsored by the United States. As evidence in the testimony of a congressman in the United States of America, showing facts, figures, that Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, ISWAT are actually sponsored by the United States of America. I feel sorry for our Igbo brothers who are always joining in whatever is evil, not only against Nigeria, but against black people. If they want to go, they are free to go. But let them know that America has not succeeded in anywhere it had gone to. It didn't succeed in Afghanistan. It didn't come. Today, Taliban are there in Afghanistan. It didn't succeed in Vietnam. Today, the communists are ruling Vietnam. It will not succeed here in Nigeria. We will surely overcome them.
Hi, welcome back. I know many of you don't understand wetin everybody dey explain for here concerning this issue of genocide wey we still dey talk about. Although this issue of genocide, e don become something wey be say okay, e wan cause a lot for this nation. Although if you carefully understand what everyone here has said, you will know that there are people wey be say okay, they dey behind this issue, wey be say okay, wan cause wahala now, because e no fit tell me say e no get anybody from the north, people like Sheikh Gumi, e no get anybody from there wey be say okay, e no dey behind all this issue going on. Because even as this thing start happening yesterday, the first statement wey be say okay, Donald Trump release after Sheikh Gumi see am, he begin to tell Tinubu that make Tinubu no even go there, go do anything. He say make dem leave them, make them come. He say there's nothing like any genocide. Meanwhile, there's genocide wey be say okay, even dey transparent, where everybody dey see. This genocide no be something wey be say okay, e suppose dey cause wahala between the two parties wey be say okay, dey dey for this nation. If I say two parties, I mean Christian and Muslim. Na we be the two parties wey be say okay, we dey, wey suppose dey do whatever thing wey be say okay, we fit do, make we make sure say this issue e finish. If you understand wetin most of the people here dey talk, you go know say they dey point finger at people wey be say okay, they dey behind all this thing. Because if you give your attention to what they don explain well, you go know say e get some guys here wey be say okay, they mention some sultan, they mention some northern elite and northern leaders wey be say okay, they dey behind all this thing. Instead for everybody now to now continue on this issue, to keep mentioning those people wey be say okay, they dey behind all this thing, instead we choose to like be attacking ourselves online, which is not what that could bring a solution to this thing, but it can only escalate this matter to the extent wey be say okay, nobody go fit cure am. Na wetin we dey let you guys know. You know, this issue na issue wey be say okay, e dey for our country called Nigeria, and some northern elite and northern religious leaders wey be say okay, we know say okay, most of them they dey behind all this thing, but God go expose them one by one. And for Asari and some other northern group wey be say okay, they come against this issue, say na because of them wey be say okay, they do all this thing, make una just dey keep quiet, because all this thing happening now, they don't even do it because of anybody. Even as some persons out there, they talk and say na because of resources. What resources do you have in this country? If you know what you are seeing there, you know that you have no resources. Even that resources wey be say okay, you dey talk about, have you ever seen that resources before? That is just it. I would like to give you some space to hear what others have to say. When they finish, we come back. Thank you.
Una know say our president wan go meet Donald Trump, urgent meeting, they wan get urgent meeting together. Na him mouthpiece of bandit o, Gumi mouthpiece of bandit. Una know say na him dey come tell Nigerians wetin bandit talk, wetin they want. He say no go, there's nothing like the spying of Christians, no go anywhere. Gumi, this spying of Christians don start for long, no be today. I am a living witness of the one wey dey happen for Jos. E don tey wey e don start. They don tire now, they come voice out. They need solution to this. If Tinubu no fit give us solution, that is why they cry out to Donald Trump. And now people come dey talk and say, if Donald Trump come, they go take over Nigeria, our resources. Say Omeyin dey there. So Tinubu should fix all the jagbajantis wey don already spoil inside Nigeria. Now this one, Gumi, come comot now, they tell Tinubu, make Tinubu no go, make no get meeting, make dey. Mouthpiece of Boko Haram, na him talk so. Mouthpiece of S-Men, na him talk so. Na him get Nigeria. Gumiba, na him get Nigeria. Because I wonder why they have not picked this man for so long.
Welcome, we are back again. I think now you don't hear within most of the persons now don't talk. Even this lady where just talk pass, she still point out Sheikh Gumi that what Sheikh Gumi is doing is very, very bad. Many of us now know that anybody will be okay, they normally go meet people for inside bush in the name of going there to negotiating with them are part of those people. Sorry, we all know that, but this man called Sheikh, he keep doing all these things, but no one has ever shown anything of arresting him before. That is why if anything like this come up, now him go be the first person wey be say okay him go run come dey talk say okay make dem no go make dem go against that kind of thing. You know say this situation wey be say okay we dey in for here na situation where no be only one party dey face, where no be only one Christian or one Muslim dey face. You know say this country wey be say okay we dey, e get some family wey be say okay father go fit be Muslim, mother go fit be Christian. So this issue no be issue wey be say okay e go fit come divide anybody, but na issue wey we go fit solve am together. How we wan take solve am? Although many of us now know that before we go fit solve am, una go need meet those sultan, those emir. Although some emir here no even get any wahala for this kind of thing, but those sultan for that north where they claim to be the holy people wey be say okay anytime wey be say okay money don involve anything, na dem go, na dem money dey first drive. Make dem meet those sultan that the people wey be say okay they carry come here, they don dey cause mayhem and issue to the citizen wey be say okay they dey for this nation now. If they tell those sultan like that, then go carry their people comot, make this issue just stop, because this issue na issue wey be say okay e dey grow up day by day. You know the way tree dey grow, na so e dey grow. How this issue started in 2015, when it started, everything was upon only Christian then, but now you see the way they are escalating this issue now upon everybody. They want to make sure say irrespective of your own religious background or your own religious belief, they want to make sure say they buy you now. Now so them they act now. So you now this issue is not an issue. It's okay. You be there saying that, see this thing has not reached me yet, I will never come out to say anything concerning it. See, don't remain there to be thinking or saying anything that okay this thing is not going to reach me anytime. But those people will be so okay, they are victim of all this issue now. Don't be say okay they don't ever expect and say okay it go reach them one day, but it reach them. But my prayer no be so okay make it reach you, and so it just be. So make all of una just dey together, do nothing, make sure say this thing go now. So it be. So you hearing this, we know you have something to say concerning this. If anything like that, they make you drop your own CB below, and also if it is the first time, you kindly like, share, subscribe. Thank you.